Okay, so let's talk some more about transferring a point. And this is again about how you can use perspective to make things consistent. Now, we have this template grid, but if we didn't, and you needed to know how to make, say, two doors exactly the same height, I'm going to show you how we do that. So let's start off with a doorway. I'm just going to keep it really simple. And I'm going to put a doorway on this side. And I'm going to use the grid lines. So I've created a door. Now, because I have the grid template, I have a door that's 4 squares deep and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 squares high. So I could just do that anywhere else. I could put it on the ceiling. I could put it on the wall here. Now, what if I didn't have this template? If I didn't have this underneath my drawing, then I'd have to have another way to figure out how to put a door on this side that's the same as this. So let me show you how we do that. And this is what we call transferring a point. So what I want to transfer is this height, is this distance from the floor to the top of that door. So what I do is I take either one of these points, and I'm just going to extend that to the distant wall here. And of course, use the vanishing point. And of course, in our drawing, it falls right on that grid line. But let's draw that. And we stop when we get to the back corner of the room. So now I'm going to transfer that. I've transferred that point from the height of the door to the back wall. Now I'm going to just travel across the back wall. So I'm going to draw this line here. And again, because we have the template, we notice that it falls 8 squares high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, right? So even if we didn't have the template, that would be 8, the equivalent of 8 squares high. So now we've transferred that point from the right corner to the left corner. And now using the vanishing point, we can connect that and draw that line. So now, of course, that line is 8 squares high on the left wall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And if we wanted the door to be directly across from this, we could just draw a horizontal line connecting the bottom of this door to this wall. But let's say we didn't. Let's say we didn't. It was just some random door somewhere else. So I know the door is this height, so I can just drop a vertical anywhere I want. I don't have to care about the other door. And then I want it to be, 4 squares deep. So this is where, doing something like this tile floor comes in handy, because now we can kind of count that over to 4 squares. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and we can draw that line. Now that doorway is exactly the same size as this doorway. Now it looks different because, remember, our vanishing point is closer to the right wall than it is to the left wall. So everything on the left wall, we are looking at it at a steeper angle, or maybe a less steep angle. So we're seeing it more directly, and so it looks a little bit wider. But it is exactly the same proportion as that door.